Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you for joining us this evening. We start our news with this story. 7 Bowie area public schools have tested high for lead, this according to the Capital Gazette. Officials from the Prince George's County School District say fountains and water preparation areas were checked back in January of this year. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency recommends that water to be shut off when lead levels exceed 20 parts per billion. Spokesperson John White says the school system takes action at 10 parts per billion.
So those tests came back before, of course, we took action. So when we saw that water tested high, we retested. And if it was still high, we replaced old fixtures to see if that solved the problem and retested. If that solved the problem, great. They can continue using the drinking water. If not, then we cap that drinking water source so that it is not used.
White anticipates that all county schools and offices will have filtered water fountains this year. Meanwhile, Democratic gubernatorial candidate Ben Jealous says he has a plan to protect children in the state from lead poisoning. Hundreds of thousands of children across the country suffer cognitive and physical health problems from being exposed to it every year. Jealous says $5 million in funding should go to the State Department of the Environment. In addition, he wants to adopt a lead-safe income tax credit for homeowners. Lastly, Jealous would require investigations and interventions in cases where children have elevated levels of lead in their bloodstream.
And the University of Maryland's Board of Trustees is set to have a conference call tomorrow to talk about the ongoing controversy involving the school's football team. Now, according to Stadium Network, the board will be talking about, quote, removal, resignation, litigation connected to the coaching staff and the death of player Jordan McNair. Meantime, McNair's father says Terps head coach DJ Durkin should be fired. Michael McNair made his comments to ABC's Good Morning America. An attorney for a man charged with killing 5 people at the Capital Gazette newsroom in Annapolis has asked a Maryland court for more time to consider an insanity defense. William Davis, the public defender for this man, Gerard Ramos, says there has not been enough time to review more than 800 pages of documents from the state. Ramos is charged with first-degree and attempted murder in the July 28th mass shooting. He's pleaded not guilty to all of those charges.